Hi, today we're going to do some core exercises with some simple activities for your child. This is core part 2, so if you've already seen some of the exercises on part 1 and they're a little easy for your child, you can give some of these a try. We're going to repeat some of the exercises we did in core 1. We're just going to up the ante a little bit and add some new activities. So for today, you're going to need a stuffed animal, so kind of a good size stuffed animal. You're going to need a basket, laundry basket, that has some smaller stuffed animals, or some rolled up socks, whatever works for you. You're going to need a puzzle if you have one. You don't have to, we can do the similar activity just using the stuffed animals and the socks if you don't have a puzzle or your child's not into puzzles. You're gonna need a chair, or depending on the height of your child, you might need like a cushion that you can take off the couch. So we can talk about that when we get there, and maybe some pillows. So we're gonna start today with my daughter Elena. And we're going to use the laundry basket with the small stuffed animals or socks. All right, I'm going to have Elena lie back, and I have her wedged up on some pillows so that she's not lying flat. All right, and this will make it a little bit easier for her. I'm going to put my laundry basket a little bit away. I'm going to take some of my stuffed animals. All right, so Elena, to start, I'm going to have you reach up with your hands, and 2 hands, and I want you to sit up and take that stuffed animal and throw it in the basket and lie all the way back. And I can hold her feet down to make it a little bit easier for her, or even at her knees. Go ahead and sit up and give it a toss. Good. I can also take the stuffed animals and put them behind her head and have her grab one, sit up and throw it in, come back and grab another one, sit up and throw it in, and back. There are 2 more behind you. Sit up, throw it in, and last one, sit up and throw it in. Now if I wanted to make this a little bit harder, if that was too easy for Elena, I could take those pillows away and have her lying down flat on her back. We'll just do one of these. All right, so come on up and grab my stuffed animal. Oh, that was a little harder. And throw it in the basket. Nice job. So I would maybe see how many your child can do. If they can do 5, great. If they can do 10, that's excellent. So just build up the repetitions depending on how many they can do comfortably. All right, now I'm going to have you turn to the side a little bit for me. I'm going to take my larger stuffed animal, and we did this in core 1. So we're going to lie back. I'm going to have you take that stuffed animal. Good. Now, I want you to reach your feet up and take that stuffed animal with your feet. And now bring it gently down to the floor. Now to make this a little harder, Elena's keeping her legs a little bit straighter. Good. Bring it back up. Take that stuffed animal with your hands and bring him up over your head. Good. Hands up. Grab that stuffed animal with your feet. Bring it back to the floor. Good. And keep going. Bring it up and back over your head. Good. Let's do 2 more. So this is a little more challenging. The next time I have Elena do this, I'm going to have her bend her knees. So bend your knees. Keep your knees bent and bring your feet down. Good. Bring your feet up. Keep those knees bent. So this is a little bit easier. Good, and stop right there. Excellent. All right, so now I'm going to come over here by Elena, and we're going to have you sit up, and we're going to point our fingers towards our toes. Good. We're going to lift our belly up in a crab position. We did this in core 1 as well. I'm going to balance that stuffed animal on your belly. This time, instead of just holding this position, I want you to do some marching or gentle crab kicks with your feet and try to keep that bear on your belly. Good. 2, 3, we're going to do 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10, and down. Nice job. All right, now I'm going to grab my chair, and Elena's pretty tall, so this chair works well for her. I'm going to have her put her feet up here and get into a wheelbarrow position for me. So again, if I'm working with a small child, or if your child is a lot smaller than Elena, then you want their knees to be about the level of their hips or slightly higher. You don't want her legs way up high over her shoulders, okay? So depending on how tall your child is, a couch cushion might work well, or you could even put them across your lap if you're sitting down. So we could, in this position, pick up the stuffed animals and put them in the basket, alternating one side then the other. Good. Or you could also put some puzzle pieces out and work on putting puzzle pieces in. Go ahead and take a break. That's a really tough position to stay in, so that may not be something that your child's going to do for very long. So again, they can be over your lap, over a couch cushion, or like Elena, because she's tall, over a chair. All right, last activity. I want you to come up tall on your knees for me. Good. Back up just a little bit. And now I want you to come into a half kneel position. So 1 foot in front. Good. All right. Now, I still have the chair over there. If she were having trouble with her balance, she could go ahead and just use that chair a little bit for balance. But I'm actually going to use it to put my stuffed animals on right now. I'm going to put some over here. And I'm going to be on the other side. I'm going to put the basket in front. All right, I want you to take a stuffed animal and throw it in the basket. Good, can you take one for me? And I might have her reach a little bit. Get the other side. Good, over here. Good. That one up high. Good job. Now switch feet for me. You might have to hold on to the chair to switch feet if you're going to lose your balance. Good, and throw. Now in this situation, I don't want to put the stuffed animals on the floor to have her grab them, because most of my students would fall out of this position and it would be hard to get them back into it again. So I'd rather be handing her the stuffed animals or put them at a height that's her hip height. That way she can work on just balancing in that half kneel position and not worrying about coming to the floor and getting in and out of the position too frequently. So that's it for today. That's Core 2. Thanks.